This video is specially for CBSE 12 appearing boards. We have already discussed so many important aspects of writing skills in your paper. Nevertheless, I would like to point out certain things just for a recapitulation and revision. Under writing skill, as you all know, you get notice writing, you have invitation and reply to invitation, then it's followed by letter writing. Under letter writing, you have editorial, letter to the editor, and job application. This is followed by report writing and article writing. Now, so far, the writing skills that I mentioned at the beginning, you have been acquainted with these writing skills since class 9, if not earlier. So you have had a lot of practice on these skills. What comes new to you is report writing and article writing. And at times I do find students getting somewhat confused about the structure, the pattern, the format, and overall they have an issue with this area of the writing skill. So I thought of discussing and highlighting on them in today's session. So it is about report writing and article writing. Now, in both cases, we find that they appear frequently, or rather we see them always on newspapers, and also both hard and soft copies nowadays, and also in magazines, especially articles and reports also in school magazines or any closed group magazines. Okay, so these are more or less quite official, and the tone has to be formal yet interesting. Let us first consider the newspaper section, the articles and reports that you find there. Now, for both reports and articles, what becomes essential is the catchy title, the headline that you are giving. When you open a newspaper, your eyes run on to that title, which is quite catchy and arouses a kind of curiosity among the readers. Okay, so whenever you are planning to write a report or an article, you have to think of an interesting, catchy title. Okay, then comes your beginning of the news report or article. Again, you should remember that you are trying to attract the crowd, the readers, and there is a lot of competition, whole lot of competition with other news. Okay, now that's a different thing whether a particular reader is interested in type of news or not. But then again, I say your title has to be that catchy that even if that reader is not interested in that area, he will pour into that area and start reading. Well, let me see what is there in the news, and then you begin your news. And as I have told you already in my classes, that the introductory line has to be pretty long with all essential information in it, because the reader does not always have so much of time to read the entire news, and maybe he will quench his thirst by reading the first paragraph only. Sometimes you can even extend your writing, your sentence, to a single paragraph, the introductory paragraph, what I mean to say. So there you have all the essential details of the report. Now, second is, why will the reader continue to read your news? That means you should, at the end of the introductory line, you should again give some material for curiosity or interesting material. You can add a short anecdote, or you can add an relatable quote. Okay, that keeps the reader engaged, and he will follow the next paragraph also, even if he doesn't have time. He might prefer your news than, to other news appearing at the same time. He might not go through the other news at all. So your report, your article has to be that interesting so that the reader continues to read till the end. Okay, again, when you are coming to the end, the conclusion needs to be drawn from the matter, the content that you have provided. It should be quite related, closely related, and then you continue with it. Again, you can keep it, and if it is an article, you can keep it open-ended with asking for an opinion. Okay, or you can keep it end the article with an exclamatory note. Okay, so it all depends on what kind of topic you are dealing with. So with these tips, I'm sure you will be able to manage your reports and articles quite well. Best of luck. Keep to the word limit. Be compact, precise, yet interesting while you're dealing with this question.